Morning, everyone. Okay, we've already see Lorraine here, Sunshine, Gigi, Patricia. Yay! How is everyone going this morning? I'm going very well. I had a pretty day yesterday. I was up late. For those of you on my page, I was up till about midnight trying to work on this baby that I'm going to work with you guys today. And I did get as far as I wanted to get, but I did get far. So I'm pretty good with that, pretty happy with that. Um, hi, hi, Leslie. Hi, Marie. I'm good. Thank you, Sunshine. So yeah, busy day yesterday. And for those of you who are wanting to see how far I got, this is so I'm quite happy with it. Looks like a little boy with nice little curls there at the moment. I did want to get ear done as well, but midnight I thought I better call it a day. Hi Joanne, how are you liking your baby? Sis, congratulations on the birth of your baby boy. You have to tell me what. So lovely. It's really lovely and really nice to work with. Joanne, you're going to love get overwhelmed because it's so pretty. It is beautiful, and I am sorry that it is taking a long time. I'm trying to put in extra. You're patiently waiting, but at the same time, perfection takes time. So, I mean, yesterday I just did say, say probably an inch all along there, probably around about that. And, it took me about 6 hours. So it takes a long time. It really does. Okay, let me see. Can you guys just hold on? I'm going to go to my data and see if it works better for you guys. Going anywhere. Okay, so I have changed. I've changed to my data. So can anyone tell me if that is working better or not? I'm just going to let my cat out. Oh, there's a birdie up there. No, you can just stare at it through the window. It's much better. Okay, good. Okay, well, thank you so much for letting me know, Lorraine, and everyone else, because I do want you to have a good experience. So back to the hair again. No, that's not a good picture. I'm going to go in. I'm going to go in hard on this one. Let me turn the camera around. Better? Okay. Thank you, everyone. So this is how her hair is looking. And it is really nice. And as you can see from that shine that it's just so lovely. Oh, hi, Monica. Hi, Precious. It was bad there too. I'm sorry, guys. Hopefully I fixed it for you. So like I said, perfection takes time, and this baby is perfection. I do absolutely adore it. And we're certainly getting there. She's got beautiful green eyes. And so today I'm going to continue my work with the top of her hair over this side. So we're going to continue. Thank you, Gigi. Thanks, Julia, for sharing my Patreon. I'm so excited about Patreon at the moment. So many exciting things are happening. But anyway, that's for another time. I'm glad you like it, Sunshine. It is a beautiful color too, Beach Baby. It's amazing. Actually, I think it's Mateo's hair color, to be honest. I'm not sure. I'd have to check on that. I'm just gonna heat up little Tinkerbell's head so we can do some work. Heidi said, I love that hair. Awesome job. One day I will have to have you do a rooting on one of my babies. Oh, that's so sweet. It's beautiful hair. It's Delta Dawn hair, so it's super expensive. And I just love the color and even the waves to it. Just so pretty. It's one of my favorite things. Isa said the funny thing is most of the clothes I brought for the baby are too big. Can you take them back, the clothes that you brought, and exchange them for a smaller size? She does look like Mateo. Now, excuse me, I'm going to run upstairs and get Mateo because I can hear him crying and I promised he could be with me today. So 1 second, guys. Yes, it's here. Everyone's here and they know you're coming. They know you're coming. Say hello, everyone. And for his grandma's, he is wearing this outfit, which I know is back to front to you, but it says grandma's favorite. So he wanted to be special for grandma's today. So cute. So we have just been editing this week's video, which whoever is on Patreon will be able to view that within the next 2 hours. It's uploading at the moment. And for anyone that's not on Patreon, it'll be released tomorrow morning. Now, I have a warning at the beginning of the video, and I'll remind everyone at the moment that this video is with Mateo and when he actually broke his ankle. So I have placed a warning at the beginning of the video, just letting everyone know that it's a little bit confronting and it's a little bit upsetting, especially for those who absolutely adore Mateo, which is nearly everyone. So anyway, I've put a time there where it actually says if you don't want to watch Mateo breaking his ankle, then you can jump ahead to the time that I say. So that means you won't miss out, because at the end it's Raven's birthday party, and during it, Tiana gets an award on her school parade. So everyone will be able to watch, and the warning is there. So if you don't want to watch that part, thank you, Julia, for sharing my Facebook. Hi, Lorna, how are you going? What is the date? You already read? Are you starting to pack up Matilda yet? It's so sad. It's hard to say goodbye. Patricia says, I was reading too, but just realized I ran out of mohair. I'm so mad. Oh no, that's terrible. Beach Baby said she loves Delta Dawn. Sorry if I'm far behind, guys. Oh, Zach, you've called him Zach, Isis? Oh, no, Zach's your other one. Oh, okay. Precious Blessing said, I'm rooting a Martha Grace kit right now. Good timing. Oh, that is so cool. And Sunshine said, LOL, Patricia, it's okay. You can always use more from Aussie Supplies. Yes. Although Aussie Reborn Supplies is running out of mohair at the moment. We're running out. It's been very popular. Isa said, but I've brought one premature size onesie to be safe, and it's the only one that fits this baby. What about the clothes I sent with him? Surely they fit. Heidi, hi, how are you? Hi, good morning, Angela. Yes, so stay tuned on Patreon in the next couple of hours. Sorry, I'm just skipping past if I miss anyone's important messages. Isa said the best thing about this baby is that there's very realistic vein and none of my Reborns ever had vein. Oh, that's sweet. I don't actually know who made that baby, Isis, but it was just one that Tiana had for a while. So, yeah. And Patricia said, hi, Lorna, saw your last video with Matilda. Yes, when you were out and about at that fair. And the weather, you said, wasn't very great. Gigi says, does anyone know a good finger and hand support for arthritic hands. I love rooted hair, Annette has inspired me, but my hands don't like it. That's a shame. I don't really know. See, sometimes I get like a sore finger here, and the only thing that helps me is a bit of Voltaren cream, but I know that that necessarily wouldn't help if you know, it's quite advanced or something like that. But does anyone know the answer to that question? Yes, it is, Marie. It's mohair. Heidi says, I'm currently crocheting a gift for someone. Ooh. Hi, Maria May. Is that how you say it? Maria May Reborn. Voila. Hello. Hi, Deb. Hi, Deb. Sunshine said Luca is doing his first Reborn homeschool homework. He's doing good so far. That's cool. Isis says the clothes you sent look adorable, but I think they're too big for Mr. No Name. I think they'll fit him. I think they will. I really tried to match everything to him. Hi, Carrie. How are you? I miss you. I hope you're doing well. I did hear something this morning about some fireball in Italy, and I was thinking about you, and I was hoping everything was okay. Patricia said, no, there is another video from Lorna's was uploaded a few hours ago. Looking at, oh my God, I missed it. I've got to go and watch that after this. I'll watch it after this. Thank you for letting me know, guys. Sunshine said, Gigi, I can recommend a Dreams Sprainter 2011. She created my reborn son, Luca. Would be happy to ask her if you like me to. I think she's trying to work out something that she can use to help her do rooting herself. So something that would help her or might relieve the pain. Hi, Mary May. Heidi Hi said, there are gloves that they make for crocheting and sore hands and wrists. They may work. Okay. Carrie says, I miss you all too. We hope you're doing well. Isis said, well, I haven't tried them, so see. And you know, one thing, Isis, with clothes that are a bit bigger on baby clothes, you can always make them work. I mean, Mateo is tiny, and at the moment, this is a, you know, tiny baby outfit. But a lot of his outfits are too big for them. And what I do, like even the hat, this hat at the moment is a little bit big, so I've just put like a little pinchy peg on the back so it fits his face a little bit better. You can just use like a small rubber band or something. Basically, like he's got some outfits that are way too big, but I make everything work. So just work like that, you know, just a few rubber bands or some clips just to hold it together. Gigi said, yes, please, under Sunshine. And Sunshine said, hi, Nicola, or Nicola, is it? Lorna said, hi, guys. Yes, it will be sad to say goodbye. I know, that's the hardest part. But just to let you know that, you know, Alan is extremely excited, and so is his daughter. So I suggest you hold on to that thought, which makes it nicer. You know what I mean? Thanks, Julia, for sharing my email there. Carrie said, yes, it's in another part. I'm okay. Oh, good. Okay. It's hard when you read news, you know, from so far away, and you just don't know like what the area is or how extensive it is, and you just think about that person, and I try to always imagine like where would they be, that type of thing. Gigi said, those gloves don't work for me, Heidi. Oh, that's a shame. Deb said, unfortunately, Deb and anyone, I can't show any pictures that anyone's sending me today because I'm using my phone on YouTube. So I don't have the equipment to show another item. But thank you. I'll have a look at that later. No worries, Isis. You can order a custom Premi outfit. Yes. I keep seeing your stuff, Willow. And I'm just like, oh my God, what am I going to do? I need to get him something extra special very soon as well. Another one. It's terrible, isn't it? Gigi said, exactly, Annette. My thumb and 2 fingers have swollen joints and don't bend without pain. But thank you, everyone. Wow. That must be sad for you because, like, it's horrible when you get the motivation or the passion in your mind to do something and you're restricted to do it. Very difficult. I mean, I don't have that difficulty, but I could imagine if I was stopped from doing something I loved, how horrible it would be. Now, I wanted to quickly talk about Matilda and just let everyone know who's been asking that she is really on track. She is actually ahead of time, which is fantastic because once she makes some of the bigger journeys, the postage may take a little longer. So she's finishing up with Lorna, and I haven't checked your message, Lorna, but she's supposed to leave Lorna around the 8th. So if you could pack her up and send her on or around the 8th. I know, well, today it's the 7th for us here. So give or take, I understand that, some people might not be going out to the post office or anything like that. But the dates, like, that she's ahead of time. So just to put it in perspective, let's say she leaves Lorna's place on the 8th. On my workout sheet here, she was supposed to leave Lorna's on the 21st. So she's like 12, 13 days ahead of my timeline. So I'm really happy about that. So she wasn't supposed to arrive with Alan until the 30th of this month in August. So she is definitely going to arrive there before that date, which is really great because then she heads over to the US, and I'm expecting, the postage may take a little longer, things like that. So that gives me a little bit of a window with the postage, which is really, really great, that I've got that extra bit of time. So that means she may either arrive back to me in Australia, which is supposed to be next September 2019. She may arrive to me earlier than the expected date, which would be kind of exciting. She's not supposed to be leaving Deb in September next year until the 29th of September. So I have my daughter's supposed to it's supposed to be her wedding around that time. So I don't know how I'll go with timing and everything, but it is exciting, and it's really exciting for when I'm organising Mateo. Now, I have been arranging some names here, and I'm not going to show anything, but just a flash. That is some of Mateo's mothers. Well, I'm dropping things already. So, Matilda had 23 foster mums, and Mateo, you'll see that some of these have ticks on the side here. Yes, well, Mateo already has about 19 that for me are a guarantee. So it looks like, and I haven't really even looked into everyone, so it looks like Mateo might be going to around 30 mums. I know. And then, of course, they have to agree. I know with Matilda, 2 people declined at the time. So we'll just see how we go. But generally, he might be going a little bit longer than Matilda did. So it's pretty exciting. He's a happy boy, and he's looking forward to meeting aunties. So just to let you know that is in the mechanics, it is in the works, and I'll probably starting to let people know about that maybe in the next month to 2 months. Maybe while I'm on holidays, I'll really work. I know I'll be on holidays and still be working, but I'll really work on the details and start asking everyone. So just stay tuned with that. So sorry, I'm doing it again. I'm talking when I'm supposed to be working. Oh, okay. Yes, Lorraine has just said with Gracie's outfits, she puts a little bit of elastic in the neckline in case it's too big, which brings it in nice and tight. Carrie said it's 1:40 a.m. and it's hot here. 40 yesterday. Wow. Isis said, I never knew knowing you online for a year would bring me to you actually giving me a baby. So anyone, I'll just let you guys know, Isis, I gave her a baby and she received it this morning. So it wasn't a baby that I created myself. It was a baby that I purchased for my daughter Tiana years ago. And Tiana did have a bond with it, but because it wasn't a baby I actually made, it wasn't something she necessarily wanted to keep because she's got quite a few. And one of my naughty cats had actually given it a bit of a chew on one of its big toes. So I thought I could just fix that up. And Isis has been coming around to my live streams for some time now. She's a little girl. How old are you, Isis? About 12 or something? And she and Tiana seem to have a little bit of a Instagram bond, that they've always sort of liked each other. So Tiana said she would like me to give it to Isis. And so I asked Isis and her mother and they agreed. The little baby, like I said, has a little cut on its toe, and what I did is I put stitches in it. So for anyone who's on my Patreon, you would have seen I was giving stitches, baby stitches to a baby on the weekend, and that was the baby for Isis. So I packed it all up, gave her some clothes and sent it off, and it arrived today. So for anyone thinking that I'm giving away babies to anyone, it's not like that. It was more so that it was Tiana's baby. It was Tiana's baby to give away, and Tiana, like I said, had that little bit of a bond with Isis and wanted to pay it forward and give it to Isis. So I just wanted to put that out there and let everyone know it was a pay it forward mainly from Tiana, although I wanted to give it to Isis too. Heidi Hi, Willow makes the custom preemie outfits, so you could talk to her. Now, sorry, I'm so far behind. Oh, he misses Mateo. Oh. Hi, Jordan. Hi, Judith. How are you? How is Jordan going with her twins? They are so cute. Patricia said, I think Carrie lives in the region of Liguria on the Mediterranean side, whereas the accident happened on Bologna, I don't can say that, which is closer to the Adriatic Sea. Okay, that's interesting. I didn't know anything about that. Lorraine said, Isis, how about giving him a nice name, something special? You have a beautiful name. I bet no one, no name would love one. Oh, yes, no name would love one. Now, sorry, I'm going to skip a couple of messages. Carrie said, I received my set of Miracle Blend air dry paints. I got them to paint Ella LE kit by Corolla. You won't mess her up. That is great. I'm so excited for you. And Carrie misses Matilda. I know it is hard. She's on her journey, but she's still moving, so that's really great. Monica said, Benji says hi to Mateo. Thank you. Isis said, thanks, Lorraine, but today I'll go to school and ask people to vote for names like my students and teachers. That's cute. Judith said, how does postage work for foster mums? Well, basically, so let's say Lorna is about to post Matilda off to Alan. So she will do that, and then she will get back to me and tell me how much it was, and I will reimburse her the money. A few people have decided to just pay for Matilda to move forward. It's not necessary. It is obviously a lovely surprise when someone wants to do that. That's completely up to you. But generally, it's all funded by me. So the only thing that the mums have to pay for is a pay it forward gift for the next mum or dad. And just spend time with Matilda. So that's all it really should cost you. And generally, you don't have to take Matilda out. You can do everything you want in your own home, or that's Mateo as well, I should say. So basically, you just have to buy a gift for the next mum or dad, And you have to pay for the postage, but I will pay you back. So hopefully that makes you understand it. But if you're one of Mateo's foster mums, when I ask the question, if you will be the foster mum, and when you sort of say yes, you'd like to know more information, I send you a big write-up which it tells you exactly what I kind of expect of you. It's not set in stone, but you do get all the information about what needs to be done. And so every T will be crossed, every I will be dotted, and you can ask as many questions as you like. Lorraine said to Isis, good idea, but it should be also be something from the heart. Yes. Hi, Terry. Oh, Benji's teething. So is Mateo. Yes, the teething necklace is very important for teething babies. Sorry, I'm so far behind, guys. Yes, so Isis is 13 this December. I'm really far behind, so I'm going to skip past everyone. You have bad memories of that area. I know, Patricia. It's so cool that Kerry is near that area, though. Hi, Edie. I didn't see you pop on. Okay, so I'm going to skip everyone's messages. I'm sorry. You guys are really important to me. Just let you know that. But I'm going to go work on this baby for a bit. So what I'm going to do is turn the camera around. I don't want to upset anyone because people expect to come here and watch me do a little bit of Reborn, but I normally end up talking so much. So I'm going to turn the camera around so you can see what I do. Oh, well, not that way. What am I doing? Oh, this was already around. What am I talking about? Anyway, I will put it down so you can see. Oops, that did not work. And if anyone has any questions, just ask. I'm just going to answer random messages, okay? So as you can see, my head whoops, that's not good either. Camera keeps falling down. I'm sorry, guys. That should be better. Oh, that's a little bit too zoomed in. Thank you, Lorraine. I know people expect to sit here and I've got a million tripods actually, Sunshine, and it is on a tripod at the moment. Okay, get my trusty dusty scissors. And with this length of hair, because this baby has a nice side part, I'm trying to give it a good length of hair. So about half of that. Normally I wouldn't give it as long a hair, but it's so pretty and I just don't want to waste it. But because it's a little girl, I thought if I give it longer hair, Joanne might be able to maybe put it up in like little clips and things like that. Because it is long. It will still be getting a trim though at the end, and the end result obviously is Joanne gets to totally choose how she wants it to be. Okay. So I'm just going to put this light over here. I need as much light as possible. If you're working on rooting hair, I can't stress enough how much light really makes a difference. Now, let me just get this camera up a little bit more. Sorry. Hope I'm not making anyone sick. But I'm going to be putting their head up like this. So this is basically what I do. Lots of light. And this light here is connected to my laptop, which is right beside me. So I've got my needle and my hair. And I'm just going to start working. Now, please, if you have any questions while I'm going, please let me know. I know you guys can't really see much, can you? Maybe I should turn that light off just for you. Or maybe not. No, I need it. So I'm just using, with this application, I'm using a 40 gauge 1 barb needle, and I'm just getting like little fine hairs, and I'm just sort of taking through one, sometimes 2 hairs at a time. Actually, I might be able to do that. I will do that. So I just make sure that there's a few hairs sort of poking out, and make sure my barb is facing towards the scalp, and then just go like that. So I don't know how well you can see that, but you can see there's one little hair there. If I get too many hairs in a go, then like I said before, I just sort of pinch it out with my tweezers. So it is a long process. As I said, I spent a lot of time on it yesterday, and it took me about 6 hours or so. Hi Donna, how are you? You're silent watcher today, that's okay. I know that Annie's here today as well. Hi Annie, and she's a silent watcher as well because she has a migraine. So Annie, I hope you get really better really soon, and happy birthday. I hope you had a wonderful birthday. Lorna, if you're here as a silent viewer or if you come later, I hope you had a lovely birthday as well. And I hope it was nice and peaceful, and that your children did not find out that it was your birthday, because that was your birthday wish. You just wanted to not talk about it. And here I go talking about it. Anyway. So this afternoon I've got, as I said, I've got the video uploading at the moment for my weekly video. I need to do some paperwork. And I'm also going to continue some extra work on this baby. I'm going to make you guys proud. I'm going to stop being I'm not being lazy. I'm just so busy, but I'm going to work late at night to make sure that I'm getting on top of it for you all. Wow. I completely missed what you're talking about there, Gigi, but I see that you said, but the best thing was seeing the little house on the prairie, Ryder's little house on the river. That's amazing. I love Little House on the Prairie. So I don't know what you actually did, but it sounds really cool. Oh, that's cool. I'm glad you like the Pampers, Isis. Heidi said, when using wavy hair, how do you make sure the waves lay correctly on the baby? See, I really don't do much in that respect, Heidi. I literally just root in the area, and as you can see with her, the waves are just naturally in sort of the right area. So I think because the hair is all sort of in the same area as its own wave, if you can understand. So even though I'm going further up, the waves are still sort of going to fall in the same area that they are now. So it just generally works that way. I think maybe if you were getting bits and pieces of hair all over the place, and the waves weren't all in the same sequential position, that maybe it might not go as well like that. But I've never had any problems. Whenever I've worked with curly or wavy hair, it just seems to fall in the place where it should. Yes, I've still got all the series of Little House on the Prairie on DVD. And as our children were little, we used to always make them watch it because we thought it had good values. You love the shopping trip video with my friend? It was pretty cool, wasn't it? And Matteo loved his Nutella, of course. That was a really great day until I saw Matilda's, the togs for Matilda, the swimwear. That was sad. I was sad after that. That's okay. I'm happy to give tips when I can. Oh, okay. No worries, Isis. It's like magic. That's right, Heidi. Hi. It is like magic. It just works. It just all falls into place. I'm going to be doing a video soon on request of one of my viewers. She's asked me to do a review on ovens. So it's going to take a little bit of work because I need to get my hands on a few different types of ovens, or at least talk to people that are using them and just do a little bit of a review on what I think of each oven, so to speak. So that could be interesting. I don't think I've got a spare head at the moment. I think I had one, but I think it's sold last week. I'll double check on it for you though. Yeah, I agree too, Lorraine. Definite good values. Sunshine said, yes, it does. It's a good role model family watching. Yes, for Little House on the Prairie. It is. If only life was a little bit like that still. Monica said, it's sad about Mrs. G from Facts of Life. We all grew up with Mrs. G. So what happened with her? Did she just pass? I thought she passed away a while ago. You are on late tonight, Trisha. How are you going? Heidi High said, I'm so afraid that someone will try to put Hannah in the water at the vintage pool party in Idaho next week. Oh, that would be a little bit scary. Maybe put a sign on her that says, I'm afraid of water or something. Oh, you want to make a four-armed baby? You have the limbs. Interesting. Very interesting. Oh, so she was 92 and just passed? You know, Michael watches a lot of stuff on YouTube, and I don't know what he looks up for them, but he looks up, he's been watching programs which tells you what actually happened to everyone in particular programs. Like let's say Gilligan's Island, and they tell you sort of if they're still alive. Like I think there's only 2 people still alive from Gilligan's Island, which is crazy. But then there's another show, I can't remember exactly what show it was, but nearly everyone was still alive and they're all very elderly. But yeah, it's interesting to hear, like it actually tells you when they die and what they passed from. And sometimes, you know, you haven't seen or heard of a certain actor in so many years. It's very interesting. Oh, when do you go to school, Isis? It must be hard to have to leave him at home. Oh, Lorraine says, yuck, Deb, my opinion only. With the forearms. Yes, the baby's hair is coming along a lot. I worked hard last night to try to do as much as I could so everyone could see a little bit of action, because I had been falling behind. But I'm going to get onto this baby. Oh, very soon, 28 minutes. You have a late start, don't you, Isis? What time is it? So do you start every day later than the general school time? Thanks, Julia, for sharing. Julia, I also wanted to say a bit of a shout out to you. I watched your video last night, and although very emotional, it's also very inspiring. Julia was given a shout out on a channel that is much larger than mine, and it's a positive motivational channel. And I just wanted to say, Julia, I'm really proud of you, you know, for putting yourself out there always. And you know, you've had a lot of hard times, and you know, things are looking up for you and getting better. And you are one channel that actually really motivates me. I love to see your videos. I love it when you know, send me little links to motivational videos, which sort of sometimes give me a shake when I'm having a hard day or something. I can just go and watch them and feel that passion and motivation again to keep going. So I just wanted to say thanks to you for that, and keep up the good work. It's very, very good. Yes, he is going to be home waiting for you when you get back, that's for sure. Okay, so usually start at 10:30 every day, but no one's waking up. You might have to wake them up. Although the longer they're asleep, the more time you get to spend with your baby. Sunshine said, Gigi, when I used to live in Oklahoma, I went to an Amish house. The family have a home restaurant at their home, and you have to RSVP and must bring 13 party, and oh my God, the food was delicious. Wow. Hi, Kylie. Julia said, thank you, matey. You were about to make me cry. Oh, you will. That's okay. I want to make you cry because you almost made me cry. Well, you did make me cry in your video last night. Hi, Beauty by Lexi. Beach Baby says hello to Kylie. Heidi High said, who gives motivational videos? I need to follow them. It's Julia, My Life by Julia. She does motivational videos, but she also has a lot of motivation in her too, and shares information about other videos. It's really amazing what she does. And she is, I have to say, she is one of the people that push me along. The mohair is Delta Dawn that I'm using at the moment. Isa said I might take him to school when I get dropped off, introduce him and put him back with my stepdad or mom. Fair enough. Thank you for sharing my Patreon, Julia. I'm going to put this back on. Sunshine said, yes, it's so much fun, Annette, that I love their culture. Amish family have very strict rules and very religious as well. Yeah, you definitely have to respect that, you know. Definitely, for sure. So, guys, it's only like about 3 weeks until I go away on holidays. So, hoping to have some fun things happen on holidays. I am supposed to still be going to Australia Zoo and doing a video. I'm not sure, like I said, that I'm going to do a live video from there, because a live video for me is generally only about an hour and a half, and it's literally, it probably will take me like an hour and a half to get past the kangaroos. It's just such a big zoo, and I just wouldn't get to show you guys very much in an hour and a half. So what I'm going to do is record my day and all the animals I see and everything. If you're on my Patreon, you'll be able to see lens clips throughout the day, which will actually give you insight to what I'm seeing on that particular day. But like I said, I don't know if I'll do a live video. It's just very difficult when you're trying to juggle family and recording and bumping into people and all that kind of stuff. I think it would be a much better quality video if I recorded piece by piece and put it together for you all to see. Then you won't miss out on anything, because I'm going to be doing lots of things all for you guys. So that's exciting. And I'm so excited just to have a break from home, actually. Kylie, do I sell the hair? No, I don't. If anyone wants to buy Delta Dawn hair, what I suggest is you just get on Google and type in Delta Dawn. There should be a website or something. And then what you do is you register for their newsletter. And whenever they have hair available, they send, well, this is what they used to do. They send out a newsletter telling you what's available and you can buy it. Normally it does go fairly quickly, but when I used to do it, I never missed out on anything. So that's generally how I used to be able to buy it. But I don't know how it works now, but that's the best way to get it. Isis said, people would think it's creepy, but they'll think it's real newborn because he's sleeping. True. Isis said, I'm a tutor, homeschool year 6 and high school kids. One of my students likes resin soul dolls. Do you know? I haven't heard of them, no. I'm going to the Sunshine Coast to Perigian. That's where I'll be staying. I know it's a little bit closer to you. Thank you so much, Precious. Yes, everyone give me a thumbs up. I'm working really hard here. Yeah, Monica said awake babies are just as real as sleeping. Yes, they can be. And the best thing about them is they've got a little bit of personality there, don't they? Because they're looking around and being cheeky. Lorraine said, thanks, Precious. I always forget. Thank you. And Gigi said, look them up, Isis. We are doing Japan at the moment. Okay. Doll Parts is here. Said, hiya, I'm lurking. Is that a forked or barbed needle? It's a barbed needle. So this is a 40 gauge 1 barb needle. It's pretty much my go-to needle when I'm working on newborn babies. If I was working on a toddler baby, I would probably use a needle that had a few more barbs in it. I just like to make the toddler babies with a little bit thicker hair. I don't like to necessarily concentrate on super baby fine hair for toddlers, but that's just me. You know, it doesn't have to be the way it has to be. Monica said, awake are more fun. I'm so sick of people saying people will think he's real because he's sleeping. But awake is just, yeah, well, everyone's different though, aren't they? And Isis is only 13 years old. I think it's each to their own in that kind of situation, what you prefer more. And it's also in the way that you treat your baby and you react with your baby and you role play with your baby. I used to be a little bit similar. I used to think that I used to like the sleeping babies more because they could look a bit more real in some aspects because, you know, with an awake baby, their eyes don't move. But then when I got into Matilda and I created the role play with her and she just, I think at that point, she felt more real to me than any sleeper. So I think it's really in the eye of the beholder and how you treat and how you act with your baby. Lorraine says, hi, beautiful. I did say hello a long time ago. You know, you are dear. Kylie said, okay, thank you. Unfortunately, some people do think they're creepy, Monica, unfortunately. But they're, you know, like the minority, literally, and we don't pay any attention to them, do we? We don't really care what anyone thinks. As long as we're happy and, you know, we're doing the right thing in life, then that's all that matters. I sent a toothbrush because it's actually to brush the hair, Isis. So it's not actually part of brushing its teeth. So what I do with that is just like you see here, I have a toothbrush and I have my hairspray. So if we have a little real close-up look of this, I'm going to turn the camera around for a bit because the camera angle is better on this one. So let me do this. Hi, Matteo. So as you can see what hair I've created there, you can see all the fluffy bits. The fluffy bits of the hair that I've just created. So with my water spray bottle, just give it a bit of a shake up. So Isis, just make sure you shake it, which mixes all the hairspray together. Spray down the hair. And then with your toothbrush, that's what you'll brush the hair with. It's just nice and easy. Like obviously a baby hairbrush is good, but it's big. So with the toothbrush, it's just a small area. And because they're so small and the hair is normally pretty fine, you can just brush it like that. And it keeps it all together and nice and neat. So that is what your toothbrush is for. Not for brushing the Reborn's teeth, but for brushing its hair and keeping it nice and looked after. Sunshine said, Monica, this is why Luca wears his sunglasses, so that people think that he is awake for that reason. I use shades and it helps, and people won't deal out when they see my Reborn baby sleeping. Oh, that's a good idea, yes. Lorraine says, Monica, all our babies are beautiful and precious to us. Doesn't matter if sleeping or awake. That's right. Joanne said, thank you very much for making Tinkerbell for me. You are working so hard on her and she's turning out so well. She is turning out so beautifully. I really, really do love her. And I do love the time that I'm spending with her because, you know, I mean, well, it's like all artists or whatever, they are very proud of their work. Now, I'm just getting this camera right. I'm going to let this cool for a little bit before I go back. Matteo can come in for a little bit more. Say hello to everyone. Can't you? And you're all in white today. Actually, put this over this side. Tinkerbell does have the most beautiful eyes. She is so sweet. And it's even better, like, via the naked eye looking at her. With her green eyes, they really do stand out. No, 40 gauge is, yes, it is stronger than a 43. 43 gauge means it'll be thinner and it'll be, it won't be as strong, but like the little needle part will be slightly thinner, which means leaves a smaller hole, but it's so minuscule that you won't even notice. I don't know how to say your name, so I'm just going to call you A, capital A, from Canada. Hello. I'm going to say Atfa Ha. Is that how you say it? Hi in Canada. You love them all too, Angela? Yes. Lorraine says hi, Atfa. Gigi said there's a website I used to get my hair from there and it was great quality. Is that for Delta Dawn hair? Beach Baby said, Joanne, your Tinkerbell is so very cute. Aww. Sunshine said, I love both sleeping and awake, but I can't afford the awake ones much. But being blessed for what I have in the nursery. Really? Are people charging you more for awake babies? I don't charge any more for awake babies. the price generally goes on what kit it is, and how expensive that is. Is that sea bowl? Sorry that I did not. If I didn't say that right. So they're the hair rooting lamps. I sell them on my website, Aussie Reborn Supplies, and you can see them there if you have any questions. All the information's there. If you could share that, Julia. Monica said, sleeping are boring. They don't do anything. You go shopping and you can't have fun because their eyes are closed. I don't know. I don't know about that. I've taken my sleeping babies out before. I have just as much fun with them. I think it's one of those things, isn't it? It's like each to their own, really. We have preferences. It's just like, say, within cars in Australia. Let's go with Angela. I like Fords and she likes Holdens. It doesn't mean that, we can't be friends and have a great time and still have other things in common. So each to their own. Monica said, Benji and I have a ton of fun when we're at the shop. Absolutely you do. I love your fun pictures and videos. Joanne said, thanks to Beach Baby. Isa said, I think they're cute but somewhat creepy, but I still love them. And yes, I do know what the toothbrush is for. Just thought it was funny. Oh, cute. Monica said, I just had one man once say to me, it's creepy, but creepy in a good way because he's so real. Yeah, and that is exactly it. That is always what it will be, I think, that it is creepy in a good way because they are so real. That's okay. Trisha said, it is looking good. How is Mateo's leg? He's doing really well. He's not complaining or anything. He's the baby Panadol now. I only give it to him at bedtime just to make sure he has a good sleep. But during the day, he's acting no different. He sort of knocks it around quite a bit, actually. No offense taken, that's right, because he's so real. Sunshine said, Monica, Kieran and Luca are my two oldest one in the nursery, and even though Luca is my sleeping baby boy and Kieran is awake Asian toddler, I still have fun with both. Jesus is also one of my sleeping. I like the idea of putting the sunglasses on them when you go out, if you want to make them appear awake. That's kind of cute. Lorraine said, looking good. I think Tinkerbell will be very happy with her hair. Absolutely. Heidi High said, is Delta Dawn Angora mohair? I'm not actually sure off the top of my hand. I would just say to Google them and it'll give you all the information there. Thanks, Julia, for sharing my website. Sunshine said, Annette, I was told that brushing Reborn's hair tends to fall out, but to use a comb. What's the difference in both if both works the same way? Exactly. I think there's no difference. I think if it's glued in properly, it won't fall out. I mean, yeah, I think you'll always get some fine pieces coming out, really fine generally. And over time, especially if you're really role playing with your baby, you need to expect for it to either wear down or to fall out because it's just being used so much. But generally, I think there's no difference. If the comb is the issue for the hair falling out or the brush, I would say it's just because it's being used too rough, and, maybe pulling at knots or something like that. You need to have the spray, which gives it the conditioning so the comb or brush can brush through it nicely. And you need to be very gentle and soft. Other than that, I don't think there's any issue. I mean, I think a comb, even a baby comb, would probably be harsher than a baby brush or a toothbrush. Joanne said, thank you, Lorraine and Heidi. Isis says his hands, mittens keep coming off. Cheeky boys throwing them off. E said, Mateo, how much money did you make with letting people sign your cast? Actually, we didn't even think about that. He hasn't taken any money. But he's looking forward to seeing Auntie Angela on Thursday so she can sign his cast too. Hey. And he's been asking Will and Tiana to do it as well, and they haven't done it yet. And for anyone who's been following Will's little work journey, he has his first shift at Macca's tonight at 5 o'clock. So once again, if you're one of my Patreon members, you will see some information on that. Otherwise, you'll probably see a video, part of the video from next week, with him in his little uniform. Heidi High said that's weird to charge more for a wake. It definitely is, isn't it? I thought that too. Dolpart said you can make money with cast signings. Question mark. Maybe they do somewhere. Lorraine said use string elastic ISIS. Just tie it through the inside of the wrist. Okay, that's a good idea. Sunshine said, oh my God, I'm seeing a lot of Reborn artists charge a lot of money in awake babies, but they stay awake. And does Reborn artists, yeah, it's not more expensive. I mean, if you're getting just simple acrylic eyes, it's only, like an extra, $7 or $8 or something to buy the eyes. It's harder to put them in, obviously, than sleepers, but you wouldn't charge a huge amount. And then if you're using glass eyes, well, you can have glass eyes up to $40 and you got to put them in again. But it shouldn't mean that you would be charging any more than $50 or so because they're awake, Patricia said, go, Angela, I'm a Holden girl too. Under Sunshine said, amen, Annette, well said. Sunshine said, my family thinks it's crappy too, in a good and some in a bad way, but Julie, ignore and keep going. That's right. Angela said, how's Will's job going? I'm really far behind, aren't I? Tiana's driving's going slow. She hasn't been driving that much because she needs to do some more lessons in her car. So she's been driving my car a bit, but Michael doesn't really like her driving my car, of course, because it's an expensive car and we don't want anything bad to happen to it. Heidi High said, I asked my hairstylist to save any virgin hair she has, but most of her customers are elderly or dye crazy colours. Oh, my goodness. But that'd be good if you could get some. Lorraine said, how's Mateo's ankle healing? I think I answered that before. Sorry, I'm so far behind, guys. Carrie said, well, I'm going to see if I can go to sleep, 2:30 a.m. Bye. Thank you, Carrie, for joining us today. Heidi High said your special package from Nebraska better arrive soon if Angela is coming. Yes, she's coming on Thursday and it hasn't arrived yet. Oh, that is so cute. Carrie and Patricia saying goodbye. Isa said, I just swaddled him. I'll send you a pic. You can send me a pic, but I can't look because I'm on my phone now. And Edie, I'm sorry, I can't look as well because I'm on my phone, not my tablet at the moment. Judith said, I'm back. Mum life, haha. Yep. Can Mateo be any cuter? I know. Isn't he cute? Lorraine loves swaddling Miss Grace. You sit up here again? Can you sit up there and say hello to everyone? Edie said, hi, Sunshine. I sort of shouted at you early. Looks like we may be in Florida the end of October. Oh, wow, that's so exciting. That's really cool. Now, I'm going back to Tinkerbell. Don't touch the Pepsi. You can't have that. It sends you hyper. Sends hyper. I'm going to put this back on. Warm up my crystal ball. Does anyone have any things they want me to predict? It's not going to happen because I can't do it. Thank you, Julia, for sharing my email. And Judith said, Annette, when you have a minute, there's 2 outing videos up of the twins on my channel. Wow. Okay, cool. So cool. Okay, you hang them washing out, Lorraine. And hi, Valerie. I noticed last night when I was working on Tinkerbell, I put my phone on just onto some random YouTube videos, and it was actually quite relaxing and helped me get through my work. Being able to watch a video or listen to what people were saying. So I highly recommend that if you, I know a lot of people already do it, but if you're working and the time is monotonous and you're just like, oh, what can I do? Put something on in front of you, whether it be music or a video or motivational video, and it can get you through. Okay, you can look a little bit. Have a look. You can read the messages. Okay, Kylie, thanks for joining us. Valerie said, hi, MB. She's just gone to hang out the washing. Edie said, I would like to find a sculpt that looks like Evangeline. That would be cool. That would be really cool. I'm sure you could. I normally always find one. Matches. Mateo is wearing a teething necklace. And just to let everyone know that very soon I'm going to be getting teething necklaces on my website. I did do some necklaces yesterday. You may have seen. I'll just grab them actually so I can show you while this is heating up. Did Mateo fall over? I think it's this one. Who fell over? Oh, it's just a cord. Okay, so talking about the necklaces, these are new necklaces that I've got coming to Aussie Reborn Supplies. I haven't put them on the website yet, okay? So I have made these. I'll show you this one. So they come in length 25 centimeter for like your general babies, sort of like newborn to preemie. That's like Mateo could have this size. And then I also make the 30 centimeter, which will be for more like a toddler size. So as you can see, it's just little. This one actually has a little thing on there that says, hang on. There we go. No, I know you can't read it back to front, but it, stop. It says made with love anyway. It's back to front. And I thought that was really cool, the made with love one, because if you're an artist and you're making a baby, whether it be a boy or a girl, you could buy one of these necklaces and send it home with your creation because it is made with love. So this, I'll just show you size-wise. I know, Mateo, you've got your necklace on. So that's how the size is. So it's just Reborn size, and like the 30 centimeter would probably fall about there on him, not much further. So like I said, that particular clip with the made with love, I think is really great for the artists. There'll be a lot more designs coming in, but I also have the unicorns. You may have seen baby Mia with my friend Lisa. Her baby Mia has a unicorn on, and that's just something fun. And then this one Lorraine would love, and so would Valerie, is the Mama Bear and Baby Bear one. So the Mama Bear one is an adult size necklace, and the Baby Bear one is a 30 centimeter necklace. Because I think this is like such a big pendant that it would work better on a toddler size baby. But I thought that was really cute because then you've got the matching like love heart between you and your baby. So that's really cute. There will be, like I said, more designs coming out. There's one that's similar to this size, and it says baby girl. And there's another one that says baby boy, and that's like a little love heart. So they are something new, because I know when I was getting Matilda's necklace, it was impossible. You could not buy children's necklaces. You couldn't. You could go into a jewelry store and buy a necklace with a children's pendant on it, but it was always an adult size necklace. And so I really found the need for a reborn size, so that's why I'm making them myself. And then when it comes to the amber necklaces, I'm trying, I know you can already buy them, so if you were looking at that yourself, you could just go and, even at any chemist, purchase the teething necklace, baby teething necklace for your baby. But obviously, some of them can be quite expensive, and sometimes we don't want to pay that. So I'm going to be making them myself, reborn size, which is really just baby size anyway, but at a better price, so we don't have to pay, this is an amber necklace, that's what they are, a teething amber necklace. I think I could still find something just as good that might not be authentic amber, if you know what I mean. So they're going to become available too in the near future, but this is a start to my Reborn jewelry range. There'll be bracelets being made as well, so lots. So please stay tuned with all that. That was a mouthful, wasn't it? The twins need the unicorn ones. They would really match them. The Made with Love. Yes, it's cool, isn't it? Edie said, why are they called teething necklaces? Love the hearts and I collect hearts. Okay, cool. Well, teething necklace, apparently this amber it's like say if you've got certain stones, they've got like a power in it, like a healing power or something like that. But I think there's a little bit more to it. I think the kids might be able to chew on it as well, because you always see little babies that have it, so they would be chewing on it. But they're called amber teething necklaces, and they are baby safe. Babies are wearing them everywhere, and I've never heard of any babies having any problems with them. So that's what they're all about. But they've only come out probably in the last 10 or so years, because when my kids were little, there was no such thing. So I don't know, maybe it's voodoo, maybe it's not, but I think they look kind of cute anyway. Sunshine said, Annette, do you rest in stock in your Aussie Reborn supplies? So what do I have in stock? Sunshine, what were you asking for? Judith said, exciting. Sunshine said, can't wait. Lorraine said, I still want the dummies and the shoes for LaBelle if they fit her. Yes, absolutely. Those dummies, those honeybug dummies that I was talking about, guys, are actually on their way to me. So I don't know how long the postage would take. It might take a couple of weeks, but they're on their way. So please stay tuned with that. It's going to be so exciting. Heidi said, go up to 10:30 info on your package there. Your package said it was in Sydney on the 4th, Australia on the 6th. Now en route to destination. Everybody pray they need it by Australian Thursday. I think it would be if it was in Sydney on the 4th. It'll definitely be me either today or tomorrow, I would say. Now let me get back down. Sorry if I've missed anyone's messages. Lorraine said, my great-granddaughter has worn one since she was 3 months old. It's amazing. So I think it's just like, say with Tiana at the moment, she carries around a moonstone, and this moonstone apparently helps with anxiety. So I don't really know how or why or whatever, but they seem to work. So I think that's what it's about. Sunshine said, Annette, sorry, do you have does handcrafted necklace in the shop? Yes, My ones, those handcrafted ones, yes, but they're not on the website yet. I've got to take the photos today and put them on the website, so stay tuned with that. Fantasy Reborn lover. Hi, how are you? Lorraine said, I've never seen them before. That. Oh, really? Yeah, me neither.
Can I send that like that, or will it wreck the thing?
Should be okay. Yeah, I would say it'd be okay. Heidi said moonstone is a great stone for women. Yes, that's right. And literally, Tiana lost, you'll see it on one of my videos, she lost her favourite moonstone and I had to go and buy her another 2. And so now she's got a backup and she like takes hers to school. And I think if it just makes you, even if it doesn't work, which I believe it does, even just the thought like a placebo is good to have it there as well, you know. Angela said, I have a head with an ink stain on. How do I get rid of it? You need to use that Oxy 10. I don't think I've got any at the moment. But yeah, bring it on Thursday and we'll have a look at it. Lorraine said, wonder where they got all these stones from the moon. That's what Michael said the other day. And I said, no, Michael, it just looks like moon sort of shades. So funny. Monica said, Mateo is back. Got to get Benji. He left when Mateo left. Yes, I know. Mateo was looking for Benji. He's been very quiet and patient there. Thank you, Angela, for sharing my website. So if anyone's looking for the necklaces on the website, I'll be making a category that's called Reborn Jewelry. And you'll just have to click on that and it will take you to pictures. I might have to get Mateo to do some modeling. Oxy 10 is like a pimple cream and it won't strip all the paint. So it's a really high grade pimple cream and you put it on the mark. Say there was a pen mark on my face. If I was a reborn, you'd put it on there and then you put the baby out into the sun and the sun literally draws the stain out through the cream and then, you know, about 3 days later you wipe it off. And generally there's no paint removal. Sometimes there can be a small amount, but not as bad as if you're using acetone or something like that. So yeah. Sunshine said, when I was a nanny, I had one toddler wear those teething necklace. They work great. We call them teether shockers. Oh, okay.
Instead of booking that one in, can I put it on these?
Well, yes. Oh, hang on. Where's it going to? It'll depend if it's going to like a prime place, pretty much.
Gala, Victoria.
No, you won't be able to then.
Okay.
Yeah. Angela said the head is not painted. It was in a bag with another bag with the body in it. Okay, that's great. Just bring it on over and we'll have a look. I'm not sure, like I said, if I've got any Oxy 10 here, but I'll have a look. And if I do, we'll put some on. Otherwise, you get it over the counter at your chemist. Yes, they are. Deb, whoops. Did you just fall over? What have you guys been drinking? Ha. Heidi High said, thanks, Patricia. I would have never thought about that. I do have a video, Heidi. If you go back through my videos, it says something about how to get stains out of reborns, and it uses that cream, so you get to see how it comes out. He said it also works for the dolls that had black clothing on. And the clothing left the blue marks. That's right. That's why I don't really like to get Matteo very many dark clothing, because I don't want his skin stained. Yeah, you saw the ceiling? Cool, Lorraine. Pepsi Max. Yes. Bit too much of that, yes. Patricia said, well said, Annette, for confirming what I had said. Definitely. You saw the biggest fan. Definitely. That was my biggest fan. Yep. Dollpart said, Annette, I was zoning out while painting. I thought I was falling. Oh, no. Oh, that would make you feel a bit dizzy. Do you know the last weekly video I did when I was walking through Southbank Parklands and looking at all the things? That was when I started to feel really sick. I think I was getting motion sickness. I don't know if anyone else got that. And I had to go rest halfway through editing because it was making me sick. So I actually cut it a little bit short because I didn't want to make anyone really sick. Sunshine said, LOL, doll. Angela said, bit early for bourbon. Well, you know, some people do. It's happy hour somewhere. Angela. Sunshine said, if I get dark coloured clothing, I wash it first, then dress my reborn babies in the dark clothing. Fair enough. Heidi High said, you asked what we've been drinking. Yes, that's why you said Pepsi Max. Patricia said, shh. No, sorry. Chemist Warehouse has it cheaper than anyone. Oh, really? Okay, that's interesting. And he said, shh, Mouse doesn't know I'm looking. I do know you're looking here. I already said it earlier that you were there, you weirdo. Michael said, I used a stain remover like you spray on clothes on an unpainted kit that had black stains on the legs, head and arm, and it worked super fast. Didn't have to do anything but sprayed on. Okay, a few minutes. Oh, interesting. It's 6:44 p.m. where Doll Parts is, so you can have a bourbon. There you go. We'll make that happen. John will like that. How was the weekend anyway, Angela? My Pepsi Max is right here, never far away. See? Tuesday morning, yes, Patricia. Love you too, Annie. Monica said Benji wants to sign Mateo's cast. Aww. I'm thinking of maybe sending it with his parcel, but the problem is it'll get filled up really quickly. You know, if there was 30 mums, might have to get everyone just put their name on it or something. I don't know, but I'm thinking about it. We'll just see how we go. Okay, Sunshine prefers margaritas. Go for it. Dolpart said, well, that's a bit early for bourbon. Yeah, it is a bit early. Miniature Collector, hi, how are you? There you go. You had a shout out, Miniature Collector. So I hope that was a good enough shout out for you. But thank you for popping in and seeing us, Miniature Collector. Trisha said nightclubs close at 2 a.m. in Ireland. You know, Trisha, if you're in Ireland, right? I wonder if you're close to Alan at all. Maybe you could go and see Matilda. What do you think? Yeah, Terry said, did you have a nice birthday, Annie? You're welcome, Miniature Collector. And are you any better, Annie? Tricia said it's 1:47 over in Ireland now. Wow. Angela said, awesome. Party Friday night till 2 a.m., then party Saturday till 1 a.m. Very tired Sunday. I can imagine. Annie said, yes, I did, Terry Bear. I brought little Carol over to see my uncle. Heidi and Angela said hi to Julia. Heidi High said, run to the nearest pub, Trisha. You only have a few minutes. Under Sunshine said, I don't party much anymore, only at the club Arc when I go once a month on Fridays. Julia said hi to Annie. And Annie shared, Julia shared my website. Thank you. Miniature Collector said it's almost 6 p.m. in Los Angeles. Wow. Trisha said, I don't know where Alan lives, but I do know he comes down to where I live. Wow. That'd be kind of cool. Maybe you should get in contact with him. Heidi said, yeah, Angela has beer. Patricia's going for a smoke break. Rightio. Sunshine said it's 8:48 p.m. there in Florida. Lorraine said, no clubbing for me. I'm too old. I don't want to go clubbing either.
Are these prepaid?
Nope.
So if I can get it for $9.21 through Fastway,
Yep.
I can put it in this.
Yep. Annie, you can't say hi to Patricia because she's gone on for a smoke break. So anyway, I have to finish up here. It's time to finish up. What I'm going to do is I'm going to continue my work with this baby. Will, come and say hello to everyone. Will, don't forget, Will is going to his first shift tonight at Macca's. Oh, your hair looks lovely today, Will. Never too old, Trisha said. Dolpart said, to all the August birthdays on the list, LOL, I goofed and will be mailing cards late. Angela said, we didn't go clubbing. We had everyone at our house. Deb said, I need to get a second glue gun. Elaine keeps stealing mine. Okay. Miniature Collector said, a couple of weeks ago, I got my long-awaited toddler Liam by Bonnie Brown. I love her. That's so cool. Angela said, good luck, Will. Annie said, hi, nephew. Lorraine said, yes, never did. Actually, Trisha, okay. Sunshine said, hi, Will. Terry said, hi, Will.
Hello.
Lorraine said, hi, Will. You look good. And Sunshine said, he looks tired, poor baby. No, he's not tired. Are you tired, Will? Good job. And Michael says, hi, Will.
Do I have to have the estimates right? The height, length, width right?
I normally just do like this way and that way, and then the rest I just do 1 centimetre.
If I measure it that way and that way, it's going to cost $15.
Okay.
But it only weighs a kilo, less than a kilo.
You must be going to some random area. Is that through, have you tried it through Smart Send?
Yeah, Smart Send is $9.21, but that's if I put 25 by 25 by 1. If I change it to the exact measurements, it costs $15.
Okay, well we can't do that then. It'll probably then have to go through the Australia Post website and a 3 kilo satchel.
That costs $18.
Really?
Yeah.
Isn't it only 12?
No.
Why is it 18?
I don't know. I just did it before. That's why I went.
In a satchel?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
It wasn't the express post price? Because it's normally only about $12. All right. So yes, I'm going to finish up. So today I'm going to continue working on Tinkerbell, and my aim is to get all of this part done, which is, it's not a big, it's quite a good goal to set for myself because I know I can do it. So I'm going to do that. So then next week when you guys come here, I would have started on this side, and I'll be working up on this side. Look like twins. So I'll be working on that side. So stay tuned for that. I will not let you down. I will get that done, okay? I'm going to get it done. Right, Mateo? Come here. You got to say goodbye to all of your aunties and uncles. And he said, Mousy, will we webcam later with Raven? I'll see if she's home. I'm not sure. I've got a lot of paperwork to do today, but I know you'd love to see us, so we'll see how we go. Deb said, did he just wake up? No, he's been just laying in his bed. Miniature Collector said, do you sell Reborns? I do sell Reborns, but basically with my Reborns, I've got a waiting period for which is about a year. Thank you, Miniature Collector. Heidi High said, I've got to get back to packing when we're done here. Having trouble packing Hannah's new diaper bag. Fair enough. Tinkerbell does look like Teo. Skin tone. She is slightly, ever so slightly, a bit lighter. Lorraine said, you'll make it happen. You'll make it. I believe in you and your abilities. Bye, everyone. Love to all. Mwah. Thank you, Lorraine. Sunshine said, bye, Annette and Mateo. We'll see you Thursday. Your Friday. Love you. We love you too. Mwah. Mwah. Thank you, Julia, for sharing everything. I appreciate everything. I do appreciate it. Have a great week. Ruby Baby Doll said, hello, I changed my username to Baby Doll Nursery rather than Reborn Nursery. Sorry I'm late. Sorry, I'm just about to go, but I appreciate you coming and saying hello to us. Trisha said, night, everyone. Bye, Annette. Have a good week. Bye, Trisha. Sunshine said, bye to you all. Bye, all. Love and hugs. Thank you. Miniature said, bye. Have a good day. You have a good day or night, wherever anyone is. Bye, Michael. Patricia said, bye, everyone. And big kisses for Mateo. Mwah. And he said, love you, Tara, Marcy, Xanthi, Serenity, Dorito, Denver, Molly. They're not all here today, but thanks. I get what you mean. Bye, Michael. Ruby said, oh, have an amazing rest of the week. You too, Ruby. Thank you for dropping in. Angela said, goodbye. We will cuddle on Thursday, little man. I love you guys. Yeah, you're going to see Angela. Heidi High said, bye all. Thanks, Annette and Mateo. Bye, Heidi High. Deb says, have a good day. You too. Terry said, bye, Annette and my little Mateo. See you Friday. Bye. And don't forget, especially the Patreons, the video for this week's video will be released on Patreon in about 2 hours. And then for all the other followers, you'll be able to see that video tomorrow morning, which is some people's night. And he said, sorry, I came late. I just came. That's okay, Annie. I appreciate it. Sunshine said, Lucas says, love you, Mateo and Auntie Annette. Night, night, going to sleep. Good night. Nighty night. Donna said, have a wonderful day. Hugs with love to all. Hugs, Donna. Thank you again. Lorraine said, bye, everyone. Have a wonderful time until we meet again. Edie said, night, everyone. Until next time. Monica said, happy birthday to Annie. Thank you, Julia, for sharing my website. That one last time. Sunshine said, bye, Lorraine. Annie said, oh, and bye, Tinkerbell too, of course. Sunshine said, night, Edie, keep me posted when you come to Florida. Lorraine said, same, Sunshine. Annie said, thanks, Monica. Lorraine said, Mateo, I love you. Mwah. We love you, grandmas and aunties and nonnas and uncles and grandpas. Monica said, Benji wants to sign Mateo's guts. Okay, we'll make it happen. Sunshine said, sounds good, Annette. Monica said, smileys to Annie's. Okay, so everyone, we'll see you on Friday, your Thursday, some of your Thursday. Have a great week. Be really, really positive. Keep that positive attitude. It's really so strong. It helped me get through yesterday. So thanks to all. I love you all. Happy reborning and stay cool, guys.